good morning, and good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're listening from. How are you doing today? How are you doing today? If you can hear me loud and clear, please drop a comment. If you can hear me loud and clear, how has been your trading this week? If you can hear me loud and clear, please drop a comment. Drop a comment if you can hear me loud and clear. Drop a comment if you can hear me loud and clear. Good morning, Mr. Victory. Good morning, Mr. Adebayo. Good morning. Thanks for joining. Welcome to today's. If you have any question, if there's anything you want us to look at, please drop it in the comment section. If there's any pair you want us to look at together this morning, please drop it in the comment section. If you have any question, also drop it in the comment section. I want to believe you all can see my screen. Please confirm you can see my screen. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, GU and GG, okay. Okay, so I want us to look at the calendar, okay? Before we go to the chart, let's look at the calendar. So today is Wednesday, March 19th, and a major news has been released from Japan, Bank of Japan policy rates. The forecast was 0.5, and the actual came out the same value with the forecast. Actual equals forecast, okay? 10 p.m. Federal funds rates will be released from the United States, and also FOMC statements. Okay. Since last night, they've been ranging. You can see this is GU. GU has been in a range. This is the resistance of the range on GU. Can you see that? GU has been. Can you hear me? Confirm you can hear me. So you can see. So if I'm to take any risk on GU this morning, my bias for still bullish. My bias GU is bullish. Okay, so if I take any risk on GU this morning, so after the close of this candlestick, you can see this candle. This is a support level, and also at this point it was a support level. Can you see it? Price has tested this support level. So what will be the next move? Let's go to. If we go down to 1 hour, identify a bullish 1 hour time frame. GBP USD, able to identify a bullish reversal pattern. Now let's go to the daily. Let's see what's happening on the daily time frame. So you can see on the daily time frame yesterday candle closed as an angry man, right? It closed as an hanging man, and this hanging man formed at a support level. The rejection at this point was as a result of this support level, right? And price has been struggling, it's been struggling to break out from this low. So as much price hasn't break out from this low, my bias still remains bullish. But if a 4-hour candle is below the low of this hanging man, the bias changes from bullish to bearish. Are you getting me? The fact that the market is still trading above the low of this hanging man indicates that the trend is still bullish. Price is at a support level at the moment. So let's go down to 4-hour. Okay, then on 4-hour, let's go to 1 hour. So if I'm to take any risk on H4, I'm going to buying if 1 hour candle closes above this, the high of this candle. If 1 hour candle closes above the high of this candle, that is when I would consider going bullish on GBP USD. And if I'm buying above this high, okay, if I'm buying above this high, my stop loss will be at this low. So I'll be risking about 30 pips, and I'll be aiming for 50 pips. Okay, so if you want to take any trade on GBP USD, consider buying above the of this. Set your stop loss like I do. I suggest using 30 pips from your entry price. Your stop loss should be 30 pips from your entry price, and your TP should be 50 pips minimum. I hope that is clear. So that's my take on GU. My bias remains bullish on GU. Now let's look at DXY, please. Let's look at DXY before we conclude on GU pair. Okay, let's look at DXY. What is the strength of the dollar? Now you see what we have. You can see dollar also has been in a range since the open of the market. Since the open of the market this week, dollar has been in a range. You can see up, down, up, down, up. Okay, it's been in a range. And on US dollar is not clear. It's not clear yet. Let's go to daily. Let's see what we have on a daily time frame. So you can see the market is still trading below the high of this candle. Can you see that? The market is still trading below right? The market is still trading below the high of this candle, which indicates that the sellers are still in control. If today's candle closes above the high of yesterday's candle, the bias changes from bearish to bullish. It's an indication that there is more demand than supply. If today's candle closes above the high of this candle, but the fact that it's still trading below the high of this candle indicates that there are still more sellers in the market. So let's go down to 4-hour. So on 4-hour, you can see what we have here on 4-hour. Okay, price cleared the liquidity right, and probably if it's let's see, probably a fair value gap was created at this point. Let's see on 1 hour. On 1 hour, let's see. So you can see this fair value gap that was created here. You can see the gap. Can you see this fair value gap on see that gap just got filled. Based on what we have on 4-hour, on 1 hour, my bias on DXY is bearish. But before I would go bearish on DXY, I want to see 1 hour candle closes below of this candle. 1 hour candle should close below the low of this candle. That's when I will go bearish on DXY. So before I would buy GBP USD, Euro USD, Australian dollar USD, 1 hour candle should close below the low of this candle. I hope that is clear. So my bias for DXY for today's market still remains bullish. Sorry, DXY bearish, please. It still remains bearish. My bias for DXY still remains bearish. Is that clear? So GU, look for buy above this. If a 1 hour candle, you could consider buying. That's my take on GU. But before you buy, also ensure that DXY 1 hour candle has closed below the low of this candle. Confirm that 1 hour candle has closed below the low of this candle before you go bullish on GU. I hope that is clear. Okay, GU, GJ, let's see GJ. GJ. You can see what's been happening on GJ. Let's start with the daily time frame. Okay, yesterday candle closed as a shooting star. Price tested this resistance. Okay, so you can see if you go back here also, this was the resistance. Price. Okay, now before we go bearish, we want to ensure that a candle closes below the low of this shooting star. We can't just jump in and selling GJ because the market is still trading above the low of this candle. Remember, when a bullish, this is a bullish shooting star. When a bullish shooting star forms, you have to wait for the next candle to close of this candle. That will be the right time to consider selling. But at the moment, it is still trading above the low of this candle. So the buyer still remains bullish. It still remains bullish. Now let's go down to 4 hour. What do we have on 4 hour? Okay, so you can see also on 4 hour, this is the last bullish candlestick, right? Before this bearish move. Before the bearish move, this was the last bullish candle. The market has been struggling. You can see the market has been struggling to break out from. Can you see that it's been struggling to break out from the low? Can you see that it's been struggling to break out from this low? So if you want to take a buy, like I said, if you are considering selling, you need to wait for a candle to close below this support or the low of this candle on the daily time frame. Okay, this low, wait for 4 hours to close. If you want to sell, you should wait for 4 hours to close below the low here. You can see. So, and if you are considering buying, personally, my bias for GJ this week still remains bullish. My bias for GJ this week still remains bullish. Okay, so if you want to sell, wait for price to close below this low before you consider selling. But if you're considering buying, if your bias is buy, let me show you the right price to buy. Okay, so let's go to 1 hour. Okay, so if you are considering buying, ensure 1 hour candle closes this high. If you want to buy GJ, you can see that the market has been struggling. Price has been struggling to break out from that high. Can you see that? Price has been struggling to break out from that high. So you should only consider buying if a 1 hour candle closes above the high of this candle. You can see it has attempted this level 2 times. It has attempted this high 2 times. This is the first time and this is the second time. Okay, so now this pullback, probably a fair value gap was created after the close of this bullish candle. Let's say on 15 minutes. So you can see it has created a fair value gap here on 15 minutes time frame. So this will be to fill the fair value gap that was created here. The fair value gap that was created will be the reason for the pullback. Let's go down to 5 minutes. Okay, price might want to pull back to fill fair value gap that was created. Okay, so we have one here. We have this fair value gap here. Okay, okay, this gap has been filled. This gap that was created here, it has been filled. It has been filled. Okay. So I think the one filled is this. So it's my want to pull back way bullish. That's my take. My bias remains bullish for GJ. price breaks out from this high for me to buy, or price pulls back into this zone. Okay, price pulls back into this zone. Now the candle that will form price fills this zone will determine if I will buy from this zone. So I'm either buying from this high or price pulls back to this zone for me to buy. I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear. So that's my take on GJ. My bias is bullish. But if you are considering selling, ensure that the market closes the low of this candle before you consider selling. But at the moment, GJ is bullish. At the moment, GJ is bullish. Which other instrument do you want us to look at? Let me know in the comment section. Which other instruments do you want us to look at? Which other instruments? Which other instruments? So for AU, I think a fair value gap was created here. There's a tiny fair value gap here. So it's likely price wants to come and fill this gap before going bullish. Let's go to 1 hour. Let's see 1 hour. Okay, so on 1 hour we had a fair value gap here on 1 hour. So it's likely price is coming to fill this fair value gap. So price has tested this zone several times. This is the first time it tested it. Second, it didn't fill it. So it's most likely they are coming to fill this fair value gap before going bullish. So my bias on AU still remains bullish. My bias on AU still remains bullish. Okay, it still remains bullish. But remember, I said we have to ensure that you can the dollar is still bullish at the moment. We can only go bearish on DXY after a candle closes below the low of this candle. So you cannot buy AU or GU because US dollar is still bullish at the moment. It becomes a candle closes below the low of this candle. I hope that is clear. Okay, so wait for a good bullish setup before you buy. Wait for a valid bullish setup before you buy. I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear. Let's see Euro Aussie. We'll look at GJ, we'll look at GU. Let's see Euro Aussie. Euro Aussie, my bias for Euro Aussie is bullish. Sorry, bearish, sorry. My bias for Euro Aussie is bullish. Let's see, probably a fair value gap at this point. Let's see, it's created a fair value gap. Okay, so I shared this with you guys on Monday, right? I shared this with you guys on Monday that I'm expecting EA. I think it was on Sunday during the weekend session. I shared this with you guys. I'm expecting EA to come and fill this gap. I shared this. EA is likely going to fill this fair value gap, and it's approaching this fair value gap. So after this fair value gap gets filled, look out for a bearish reversal pattern to form before going bearish on USD, Euro Aussie. So we need to wait for price to fill this gap before we go bearish on Euro Aussie. Okay, so that's my take on Euro Aussie. Look for sell after price fills this fair value gap. I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear. Let's look at Euro USD. Same pattern with GBP USD. They are positively correlated. So, okay, Mr. Raphael, okay, we'll look at USD. So for Euro USD, so you can see the candle closed, looks like a shooting star. Okay, but that shooting star, I think we had a resistance here. This breakout and retest, right? We had a resistance here. This could be a breakout. We also had a support here. Okay, this could be a breakout and retest. Okay, That could be a breakout and retest. The market is still trading above the low of this candle. The market is still trading above the low of this candle. Okay, let's see what we have on 4 hour. On 4 hour, what we had, you can see price has been struggling. It has been struggling to break out from this low, as you can see. On 4 hour time, you can see support here. Support here, okay. Price is currently sitting on this support zone. It's currently sitting at this support zone. So if you're considering buying Euro USD, wait for 1 hour close above the high of this candle. That's my take on Euro Aussie. And if you are buying from this level, your stop loss should be 30 pips. So your stop loss should be around this level, 30 pips, and you go for 50 pips and 50 pips. You go for 50 pips as your take. That's my take on Euro USD. And bias for Euro USD for today's market is bullish. We are most likely going to experience a ranging market today because of FOMC. You're most likely going to experience a ranging market today. So if you insist on trading today, please ensure you apply good risk and money management. Be very conservative. This is not the day to take. It's not the day to leverage. Please don't risk more than. If you're risking 2% on a daily basis on every trade you execute in the market, today you should reduce it to maybe 1% or 0.5%. You should reduce your risks today. Okay, you reduce it today, then after FOMC news, you can increase the lot size. Okay, but for today's market, please be conservative. Don't take much trade. Okay. USDJPY. Daily. Okay, so yesterday candle closed a shooting star at a shooting star. Yesterday candle closed at a shooting star after testing this resistance zone. You can see this is what is holding price at the moment. You can see this is what is holding price at the moment. This resistance is what is holding price at the moment. You can see that. And after the formation of yesterday candle, what pattern do we have on 4 hour time frame? Let's see what we had on 4 hour. Let's see. Okay, so this is what we had on 4 hour. Can you see the pattern we had on 4 hour? Okay, this is should we call this Angiman on spinning top? Okay, then this engulf, this candle engulf, this candle, and this candle, it's engulfed. So what we have here is an engulfing pattern indicating change in trend from bullish to bearish. Okay, now this pullback, if you ever gap was created after the formation of this pattern, let's confirm that on lower time frame. Probably that could be the reason for this pullback. And I like I said, the major news was released for Japan this morning. That also influenced the price, right? That news that was released this morning influenced the price movement. So the liquidity and this previous high was cleared, and after the liquidity got cleared, what happened? A shooting star candle formed. Can you see that on 1 hour? After liquidity got cleared, a shooting star candle formed, which indicates change in trend from bullish to bearish. Now, after the formation of this shooting star, let's go down to 15 minutes. I'm sure if ever gap was created. So you can see it's created, I think, yeah, it's created a fair value gap. And you see this fair value gap it's created, and I think it has filled. You can see it has filled this fair value gap. You can see it has filled this fair value gap, and after filling this fair value gap, what candlestick pattern formed? A shooting star. A shooting star formed. Filling this fair value gap, it's an indication that the trend is changing from bullish to bearish. So based on what we have on 4 hour, 1 hour, 15 minute, I think the USDJPY is bearish. Yes, considering the pattern on the daily, yesterday candle closed as a shooting star. Is this a doji? Okay, this is a shooting star. Okay, this is a shooting star. It has a small body, so this is not a doji. The doji doesn't have a body. This is a shooting star. So pattern on daily and 1 hour says bearish. Bearish. So that's my take on USD JPY. Any question? Let's look at gold. Let's look at gold. Gold. With the daily time frame. So if today's candle closes bearish, we might consider going bearish on gold if it closes bearish. But the long time, gold is still bullish. Gold is still bullish long time. So this is daily. Let's see what we had on 4-hour time frame after the close of yesterday candle. After the close of yesterday candle, what do we have on 4-hour time frame? Let's see. So this was the pattern we had on 4-hour time frame after the close of the market yesterday. This is the pattern. This is a doji, right? A doji, and the next candle closed. It closed bearish. It closed bearish. Okay, but you can see that the market didn't close below the low of this candle. Now, the fact that the market is trading above the low of this candle indicates that buyers are still in control. Okay, the fact that the market is still trading above the low of this candle indicates that buyers are still in control. Okay, so let's go down to 1 hour. Let's see what's happening in 1 hour. So, hour, you can see. So, if you are considering buying, the buyers for gold is bullish. It still remains bullish. So, wait for 4-hour candle to close. Wait for 4-hour candle to close. If it closes above the low of this candle, if it does not break out from the low of this candle, then you could look for buy opportunity on gold. You could look for buy opportunity on gold. If I want to buy gold, I'll wait for price to close above. Let me see 15 minutes. Okay, so if I want to take a risk on gold, I want to ensure 1-hour candle. 1-hour candle, the pattern we have here on 15 minutes. This is a spinning bottom. This is a spinning bottom, right? Okay, this is a spinning bottom. This is a spinning bottom. So if 1-hour candle closes above the high candle, that would be a good time to risk buying gold. And if I'm buying gold above this level, let me calculate the risk. It's important that you know the risk involved. Okay, so your stop loss will be about 80 pips, and your TP about 120 pips. That's 1:1.5. 1:1.5. So that's my take on gold. If 1-hour candle closes above the high of this candle, those considering buying gold, wait for 1 hour to close above this level, set your stop loss if it is below this level, and go for 1:1.5 risk reward minimum. That's my take on gold. On USD card, let's start with daily. Okay, this is USD card daily. Yesterday candle closed as a spinning bottom. It closed as a spinning bottom. Okay, it closed as a spinning bottom. After the close of the spinning bottom, what do we have on 4-hour? This is what we have on 4-hour. I think they've cleared liquidity residing at this previous high, the high of yesterday. The high of yesterday, they've cleared the liquidity residing at that high, and I think they're about to push price down. I think. Okay, so you can see this fair value gap that was created here. Okay, it has not been filled entirely. Okay, they've not filled it entirely. Okay, so my bias for USD card is still bearish, with come and clear the liquidity residing at this previous. So that's my expectation on USD card. Okay, that's my expectation on USD card. But before you trade any USD pairs today, please ensure DXY is bearish. And I said DXY is bearish if a 1-hour candle closes below the low of this candle. Okay. Okay. If 1 hour candle closes below the low of this candle, then you could go bearish on DXY. I hope that is any question. Is there any other instrument you want us to look at together? Let me know in the comment section. Let me know in the comment section if you have any question. Do you have any question, Mr. Debayo, Mr. Victory, Mr. Raphael? If you have any question, let me know in the comment section. The dollar is not set yet. The is not set. So we have to be patient for it to give us a confirmation setup. Okay, we need to wait for dollar to give us confirmation before we go bearish. Any question? Any question? Any question? Please, if you are yet to like this stream, give it a thumbs up so that others can get to see this video. And if this is your first time participating in the live stream, please do subscribe to the channel. Anytime I come on live, you get notified by YouTube. Really appreciate you for your participation. Any question? Which one is AJPL? What is AJPL? Australian dollar JPY. Let's see, Australian dollar JPY. You could also consider trading cross currencies, okay? You can consider trading cross currencies. Okay, consider trading cross currencies today. If you are not a fundamental, you can consider trading cross currency pairs today. Avoid USD pairs. AJ, let's start with the daily. Let's start with the daily. Okay, I think AJ is still bullish. Let's see, we had the resistance here. Price just tested this resistance on support, and also the market is trading below the low of this candle, sorry, above it, and also yesterday low. Okay, I think the market is struggling to from that low. Let's go to 4 hour. Okay, 4 hour just closed below the low, right? Closed below the low of yesterday candle. After the formation of this pattern, let's go down to 1 hour. So my bias for AJ is bullish. It is bullish. Okay, it is bullish. The structure has here. This is a shift structure. It's a shift to market structure. Okay, it's a shift to market structure at this point. So this structure we have here on AJ is a bullish structure. It is bullish. It is bullish. Okay, so this is 1 hour time frame. If a candle closes above the high of this candle, then you could consider going bullish on AJ. Wait for 1 hour candle to close above this high before you go bullish. Okay, that's my take on AJ. Wait for 1 hour candle to close above this high, this level, before you consider buying AJ. That's my take on AJ. Is that clear? That's my take on AJ. Bullish, I'm bullish on AJ. I am bullish on AJ. So far, what has played out on AJ, I think let's go down to this pullback. Let's see, probably a fair value gap was created after this pattern. Let's see on 5 minutes. We have a fair value gap here on 5 minutes. Okay, let's see 1 minute. Okay, so it's created a fair value gap here on the fair value gap here. Okay. So price tested this value gap, but there is strong rejection from that area. So that's my take on AJ. AJ is still very bullish. It's still very bullish. This was used to clear liquidity residing at this moves. Bearish move was to clear liquidity at this previous low. So my bias for AJ still remains bullish. It still remains exactly. Is that clear? Is there any other pair you want us to look at? Let me know in the comment section. Is there any other pair you want us to look at? Let me know in the comment section. So if there are no questions, I would have to end this session. Any question? Any question? Thanks for your participation, William. I really appreciate. I appreciate every one of you for consistently showing up for the classes. I believe you're getting value from you. You're greatly impacted. You're greatly impacted by the sessions. You're getting value from every session. I believe that. I want to believe that. I appreciate you. So tomorrow, like I said, tomorrow I believe we'll have a good setup after FOMC statements on the FOMC conference. I believe we'll see a good setup tomorrow and Friday, I believe. Okay, but today price might just go into a range. Price might just go into a range. So you could consider trading cross currency pair, AJ, GJ, JPY pair. Consider pairs or Euro Australian dollar. Okay. All right, guys. I wish you all a profitable trading day. Bye for now.